Renewal, therefore, is the responsibility of leadership.
In this room are distinguished men and women. They're all united by one thought, the need for a better Nigeria. The convener, Pastor Pojo Yemade, formally opens the event and takes us down memory lane on how the journey of the platform started.
The platform started in 2007, and the first event was in Excusez-moi back then, and it began to grow, so we had to move it, I think, within the third edition to the Tafawa Balewa Square. At the Tafawa Balewa Square, it grew to about 19 to 20,000 people in attendance.
The speakers have been consciously chosen to speak according to their convictions.
Please join me as we welcome once again to the platform Professor Ehosa.
First on the lineup is the Director General of the Institute of International Affairs, Professor Ehosa Osage, who believes there's no longer going to be a revolution, but a renewal of the Nigerian state.
We have to address, issues that will take us out of where we are and take us steadily to where we want to be with great confidence. And I want to suggest to us today that what we are doing would involve a reconceptualization of the country that we are in, meaning that we have to have new narratives and counter-narratives, if you like. We have to have a reimagined Nigeria. We have to have a new dream. We have to have a new future, a more assured future, but a better future that all of us can be part of.
The country director of DAI, Dr. Joe Abba, is next. He is more proverbial and sarcastical of his analogy of Wazobia and expectations of the next president come 2023. He dwells on the challenges of the Nigerian constitution and ways to fix it.
Many have asked Eze Mo to tell them to consult the gods and tell them who will become the next Eze of Wazobia. Eze Mo has not yet consulted the gods. He no longer accepts schnapps and white fowl. Wazobia is more divided than it has ever been. Eze Wazobia must go back to the National Conference of 2014 or convene his own if for any reason he doesn't like the outcomes of that conference, but we must talk.
Veteran broadcaster and communication strategist Dr. Victor Oladokun believes a better Nigeria is possible if we make the right choices.
So the question once again is, what does Nigeria need from the next president in 2023? I am sure there are 1,000,001 things. However, there are 3 basic things by all means possible. This will require boldness, clarity of mind, intellect, the ability to build a winning team from day one, the capacity to bring along others through the power of communication, transparent accountability within the executive, legislative, and judicial arms of government, and radical reforms within the civil service.
The issues of deficit and leadership and unbridled corruption in the country is addressed by media entrepreneur Kedaria Ahmed.
If in May you happened to be in the Indonesian city of Malang during the Muslim Eid festival, you would have seen Muslims flock to the backyard of a Catholic church, which is located right next to the city's Grand Mosque, flocking there to say their Eid prayer. This quid pro quo of harmonious religious existence exemplifies Indonesia's national motto, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, meaning unity in diversity. Culture. We must come together if we're ever going to be a nation. Nigeria cannot and will not fulfill its promise until we are all one and traveling together.
Transformation strategist Mrs. Alera Aida Otobo says awakening of a new Nigeria is key. She urges all to leave their comfort zones and make Nigeria a better place.
Every one of you in this room is a flame. And when we join forces, we become an inferno. And we become a consuming fire that will consume 3 things: corruption, injustice, and wrongdoing. So, every one of you, let the words that have been spoken today cause a significant shift in you. Then we're doing the third thing that I'm going to do on this platform. I'm going to release a new sound over Nigeria. An awakening sound, because it is time to arise. It is time to stop making excuses. It is time to stop sitting and hoping other people will do the hard work. And everything that we have said that will come down, let's come down. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
The need to have leaders with capacity and ability to communicate are some of the qualities the former executive chairman of the CEO of Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, Dr. Sam Amadi, identified.
But I think that we should look for the leader who understands. It doesn't matter the pedigree, where it's coming from. It may be a former thief who has repented. It may be a saint. It doesn't matter. But that leader must say that we have come to a point where we have to look at our problem and say that there's something foundationally wrong we have to fix.
But for author and iconoclast Mr. Kunle Soriyo, Nigeria needs wisdom and intelligence to know the options that exist and the ones to embrace to make informed decisions on governance.
And so one of the greatest things we've lost as a people is that the white man came here. And I don't mean the white man of 2022. I don't mean the white man of the 2000s at all. I don't even mean the white man of the 21st century. But a white man in our history, the white man of slave trade, the white man of colonialism, came here, took away our education, and gave us the classroom. And the classroom has become a major deal. All kinds of enterprises are happening because of the classroom, right? So we need to prioritize education. We need to emphasize education above academics.
The words have been spoken, the options laid bare. It's only left to be seen how the dream of a new Nigeria is realized in the coming democratic dispensation.
God bless you.